Hey friends, I hope you're well. I wanted to take a moment and talk about the energetics of springtime according to Chinese principles. As you can see outside, it's a gloomy day. It's actually a little cold and windy. And I do have buds on my tree, but it's still obviously not full of leaves and vibrant. And that's a good indicator of how we should be thinking about what our bodies are doing. Yes, we're coming out of a long, dark, cold winter. Ideally, we were resting more. We were being easy on our bodies, not pushing too hard, not sweating too hard, not trying to get maximum performance out of our bodies, but actually taking the time to let our bodies rest, let our tendons heal, let our bones come into alignment with things like Qigong and yoga, and letting the body recuperate so we can start building up for the spring and building up for summer. And I know that culturally, springtime comes, we feel the warmth. People think, okay, I want to get that beach bod. I want to get looking good. I want to feel good. And I get it and I understand. However, according to Chinese principles, we don't want to start pushing hard right now. We want to gently be easing into our bodies. Why? Because now is a good time to get an injury. So instead of being like, I'm going to go do the high impact intensity workout every day or twice a day, or I'm going to start really pushing hard to train for my marathons, or I'm going to go bulk up right now. Take your time. Slow down your pace. Now is the time to start doing a little bit more invigorated yoga, a little bit more invigorated Qigong. If you have a martial art practice, some more of the invigorated martial arts that move the lung energy, the lung qi. Why? Because our tendons are just waking up. They're starting to expand, just like the new shoots and new branches on a tree. That growth is coming in. So we want to ease into it. And by easing into it, we can help ensure that we're doing that by just noticing when we're exercising, we just want to get a little bit of a sweat. When we start to glisten and shine, that's about how much sweating we want to do right now. That's about how hard we want to be pushing ourselves. And you may not think that's enough, but if we're going for longevity, if we're going to 80 years old, 90 years old, 100 years old, which some people are just like, no thanks. For me, I want to make it to 100 with a sharp mind and a nimble body. If you're thinking about longevity, we want to emulate nature. We want to have a period in the year, fall and winter, when we're resting, rejuvenating, and we want a period in the year where we're growing and expanding, and then at full growth in the summer, and to come back down and just have this nice cosine wave. So we never want to be full hard, we never want to be full soft, we want to be transitioning. And that's a lie. We do want to be full hard, and we want to be full hard at like solstice, June 21st. That's when we're peaking at our performance and our exercise. So if you have a goal for this year, if you do want to run that marathon, if you do want to do that Ironman, if you do want to do that triathlon, whatever it is, if you do want to be able to swim a mile, if you want to run a mile at your best time, you want that peak performance at solstice, June 21st. And taking that as your goal, you build from now until then at a nice steady pace to where you have that maximum output. And when the solstice comes, and then we start bringing it down to the winter solstice, December 21st, to where that time we're taking a cabin retreat, we're sleeping, we're resting, we're doing our emotional work, we're doing journaling, all of those things. We want to emulate nature. Nature teaches us that it can constantly perpetuate itself for eons. Honestly, I don't know if we know how long we've been here. I know we talk about it, but everyone's got different opinions, but we know it's been a long time. And it's because nature gives us time to rest, it grows to full expansion and productivity, and then it rests. So we too want to do the same thing. So just remember, as you're getting going, as you're starting to see spring come alive and you're wanting to you feel that energy, you feel that chi of spring, and you want to start working out, take your time. Don't push it. Get a pace, small, steady, smart goals. And a way to track it is don't push too hard to the extent you're drenched in sweat. Get a light sweat. That's your body telling you, that's where your stamina's at, that's where your endurance is at. So I hope that helps. If you have questions, let me know. And I hope you're enjoying this spring that's gonna be here. Goodness, in like 5 days, 4 or 5 days. All right, take care, bye.